What's up everybody? Today we're gonna do, oh my god, today it's gonna be a long video. It's gonna be a long video. I'm thinking in my head it's like 10 minutes, but it's actually gonna be probably a lot longer. And get ready, pause the video, go get a drink, come back. We're gonna be talking about runes. Okay, we're actually not gonna be talking about just runes. We're going to be talking about Giants B6, B7, B8, B9, B10. We're going to be talking about what they drop and where it's good. So I'm thinking that it's going to be like 10 minutes. It's probably going to be like an hour. So I'm doing the Giants one, and I'm doing the Dragons one as well. It's a different video, so if you're looking at this, then go look at the other one too. What's the matter with you, huh? I did Giants B6 20 times, B7 20 times, B8 20 times, B9 20 times, and B10 20 times. Which was a lot of energy. It's 100 times total that I did Giants. It's 100 times total that I did Dragons. This is actually one of the videos that I'll get to in a second. Hold on, I'll get to in a second. This is one of the videos that I was able to do. I used your donations, thank you very much, to get the crystals, to use the energy to do all these runs. So this is actually a thank you video for the people that donated. So very cool, thank you very much, I appreciate it. And this is what you get in return, is we're going to talk about runes. And I'm going to waste your time for like an hour. Okay, Giants B6, here we go, let's check out what we got. Okay, Giants B6, we got a 5-star rune here, crit rate, crit damage, HP. This is actually a good rune, this first rune we got out of the 20. So this is good for basically any monster that's Fatal Blade. There's no speed on it, but 3 substats, not bad. We got Unknown Scrolls, okay, we're gonna get Unknown Scrolls either way. This is number 3, we got some more Unknown Scrolls. Fantastic. And number 4, these are actually different, yeah, these are actually different pictures. We just got Unknown Scrolls 3 times. So you have the same shit luck as you guys. So defense focus isn't necessarily amazing. I mean, yeah, defense focus isn't necessarily amazing. Accuracy, the primary stat is shit, that makes the whole rune shit. But we do have HP, crit damage, and accuracy over there. If this was a 6-star rune, this would be good for something like Velajul. Defense primary stat, or maybe, yeah, probably Velajul would be good for. Probably, if it was a defense percentage 6-star. Because then the crit damage, HP, accuracy would be higher. Would also be good for... what else? Maybe like the Grago, I guess, would be good. Resistance Blade. I don't really like resistance on slot 6. I like to get it as substats. For some monsters you want... Resistance Blade doesn't really make a whole lot of sense though. And it's also a 4-star rune. So it has 2 decent substats, but Resistance Blade doesn't make a whole lot of sense. We have Fatal with Defense. It's a 5-star rune dropping from Giants B6, okay. Got resistance, crit damage, speed substats. Crit damage on here is nice. Speed is nice. Resistance is not bad for a substat, but defense primary stat for slot 2 for a fatal rune really makes no sense. No sense. HP, it's a flat slot 2 rune. No bueno. The speed, attack, defense substats are nice, but aside from that, no. Oh, more Unknown Scrolls. That's, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Unknown Scrolls. Okay, so we have Swift, we have HP substat, we have speed and HP plus 88. This is one of those, like, if it had higher speed, if it had like speed plus 4, I might get it. What I would do is I would get it. I would upgrade it to plus 3. If this HP plus 88 popped up some more, I would sell it. Or I would maybe... because then you really want but if the speed went up, so if the speed like at plus, if I got this and it had the speed plus 4, right, and then I upgraded it to plus 3 and I saw another speed plus 4, I'd be like, ooh, Swift rune plus 4 speed plus another 4 speed, so plus 8, I'd probably do plus 6, I mean, yeah, plus 6, I'd probably upgrade it to plus 6, and then be like, oh, okay, like if speed went up again, that would be for Bernard, that would be for a speed nuke team, so I would use that. Speed, oh man, I would like this to be more speed or more substats. More substats, really. more substats really. So I wouldn't really use that. But speed is good on despair runes. A lot of times you want the monsters with AoE debuffs. You want them to have a lot of speed, so speed is actually a good stat on despair runes. Energy HP, this makes a lot of sense, but the substats are not great, and this is only a 4-star rune. Let's see, accuracy, ooh, focus rune, accuracy plus 5%, and speed and resistance. This might be, speed is always good, but such a small percentage, such a small plus 2, so not really enough substats to keep. HP, it's flat, not great substats. So I mean, this is Giants B6. We get a couple more on this. We got a couple more. We have focus, attack plus 8%, speed, accuracy, crit damage. This is good for a bomber. This is good for JoJo. This is good for Malaka. This is good for any of those bombers. Any of those bombers, son. All right, what is this? HP and resistance with energy. Okay, this might be good like mid-game. Why are we watching ads? We don't have music on, we have advertisements on. That's great. This might be good for like arena in like early to mid-game. Let's see, what do we have? Defense on a swift rune. Usually for swift runes, you want speed on 2 all the time. Because if you're running swift, you obviously are running it because you want high speed on a monster. So you want speed on slot 2. So, but the substats are not bad. The substats are crit rate, resistance, HP, accuracy. 4 substats, and that's not bad substats. But if it was speed, that would be a different story. But it's not. This is just a crap rune. Defense of any kind on a rage rune. That's not what you run rage runes for. Accuracy and HP, not horrible stats, but really not what you want. Not what you want on a rage rune. And then, what is this? This HP, crit damage, defense, speed. Not enough substats. It's a 5-star rune, but there's really no substats on there. There's defense plus 13. You're probably going to get another upgraded defense on there. If you're doing a 2-set of energy, then you probably want HP, resistance, defense down there. So, percentages. And then the last one is, of course, summoning stones. Yay! Yay! So I'm going to show you guys. Here's a recap. These are all of the runes that we got from Giants Keep B6. So you can see kind of right there. I don't know. It's probably going to be blurry for you, but yes, sorry about that. Sorry about that. But we're going to go on to Giants B7. Let's see. Right. Alright. Giants B7. Rune number 1. Swift, crit rate, accuracy, speed. This might be good for Rakshasa. One of the Rakshasas. That's not bad. Not bad. You'd want more speed on there, but crit rate, accuracy. They do things with crit rate. They do need accuracy. They do all need speed. So those are good substats for a Rakshasa. We have this. Oh my god. I hate seeing a legendary rune with flat. Oh, that sucks. And speed, accuracy, crit rate. Oh, that's too bad. Too bad. It's nice also to have HP and HP plus 220 up there, because this stat's not going to go up. So that gives a better chance of not getting a HP plus flat stat down here. So it's kind of nice to see it over there. If I'm going to see it anywhere, I'd rather see it over there. This way, when I go like to plus 9 and plus 12 on the rune, it doesn't like say pop up with like HP plus 100. Motherfucker. So you can't have them. You can't have it in both places. I almost clicked the sell button. It's not a button. It's not a button. Unknown scroll. Oh yeah, OP unknown scrolls. What? Unknown scrolls. You never know. Hey. Sometimes you get that one last monster you need for fusion from these unknown scrolls. So it's like random lightning 3-star martial cat. Yes, that's the last one I needed. Or the lizard man, the wind lizard man, or wind minotaurs. Oh, this is another. Yeah, this is another unknown scroll. Very nice. Very nice. So we have rage rune, resistance, HP, crit rate. Crit rate's good on this. HP and resistance is good. This is like maybe a mid-game rune for like Yeah, it's gonna complete a set, and there's a little bit more of a crit rate there, but you really want at least crit damage here if it's a rage rune. So you can't have attack percentage on there, but you'd at least, because it's a slot 3, you can't have attack percentage on slot 3 for some reason. But yeah, I mean maybe buy this and see if the crit rate goes up to +10, then that might be pretty good. So might be pretty good. And then we have Swift crit rate. Ugh, sell every day of the week. For a B7 drop, it's just such crap. Such crap. Then we have accuracy, good for a focus rune, speed, but not enough substats really. For 1, 3, and 5, I want to have just as many substats as possible. I'm still clicking the sell button, and we're still watching ads. We have a sell all day, every day, all day, every day. Crit rate and defense, not the substats we want on that either. More unknown scrolls, more summoning stones. Also, these, it took me a while to log all these in, so you guys are going to maybe see something like the last one. You were like, summoning stones 300, now the summoning stones are at 156, so they're not necessarily in order. Despair rune, crit damage with HP substat. A despair rune with crit damage would be good for, let's say, one of the succubi, because they will slap you in the face and make you fall asleep with their first skill, and then their second skill will do critical damage if the enemy is sleeping, so crit damage on slot 4 is actually pretty good for the succubus. And this is, I mean, there's not too many substats on there, and basically I don't even consider the defense +15, I just consider the HP +6, so I'm like, I really want speed on that though. But yeah, this actually does at least sell for 12,000 mana. What is this? Accuracy. Actually, this is nice. Accuracy is very good. I would, again, want speed on there. I always want speed and HP on runes. Always want speed and HP. Resistance is never bad. Crit rate is never bad. I mean, even if they're not monsters that have skills that need accuracy. But, like, this could be good for maybe early mid-game for Tyrant, a monster like that. Or a monster like, again, like I said with the succubus last time, could be good for another, for a succubus. With the accuracy, make sure all the debuffs stick. And what do we have here? This is actually good. This is a good rage rune. We have crit rate percentage, we have attack percentage, and we have accuracy percentage. We also have the HP +218 there, which means it's not going to go down there and screw everything up. So I would say maybe +6 to this and see what else goes up. And this might be a rune you might keep around for a while on one of your attackers. Especially one that like does debuffs and stuff like that too, because you got the accuracy there. So, and rage, attack, and crit rate all work together. We have, oh yes, this is a Brian rune all day. Well, actually, the crit damage and attack aren't really, you don't need those for that. But this is a good rune for Brian. Make him super tanky. Please, he's got, or actually an Arnold too. This is a good rune for Arnold for the Death Knights, because you want to make them super tanky. Plus, they have the AOE. Actually, maybe better for Arnold than Brian, because Arnold is based on his HP. His third skill deals damage based on his HP, so you want him like super tanky. And then the crit damage and attack is not bad. It's a 6-star rune, Despair, and Despair is good for both of those Death Knights because they do have AOEs. So that's actually pretty good. I think I might have kept this one. I think I might have kept that one. I did keep that actually. I did keep it. And then we have this, which is just not good enough substats. Sell all day. We have this rune, Energy rune. You can put Energy as a 2-set for any monster. It's never bad. Unless you're doing like a nuke strategy and you're like, I want what, like you're trying to like YOLO Lucian all the way, then it's like, okay, you really don't need Energy, because you're not worried about how many hit points you have. You're basically just gonna glass cannon the entire arena match, or glass cannon the entire whatever you're doing if you're doing like speed runs for dungeons. But accuracy is potentially good for here. Crit damage and attack. Oh my god, this is very good substats for anything. It's a very flexible rune too. So this might be the time where you're like, Rage Blade? No, I'll do Rage Energy, because you got the crit. But as long as you have enough crit rate substats on the other runes. But this is not a bad rune. I might have kept that one. I don't know. Then we have this, which is just the worst piece of crap in the world. Worst piece of crap in the... Oh my god. And then we have focus, crit damage, accuracy. Focus with accuracy is good, but I would want some more substats on here. I'd probably want speed. Speed here, so I would sell that. I would sell that. Not enough substats. And then we have number 20, rune number 20. We have crit rate and HP. That might be like a temporary thing that you have on something. You never know. HP is never bad. If the HP went up to like 14... I would say maybe, like, if you plus 3'd on it, because plus 3 is only, like, you only spend 1,000 mana to bring a rune to plus 3. So, so maybe do that, see what, see if the HP goes up, or if it's, like, plus flat stat on there, and if it's plus flat stat, then screw it, and if it's, if HP goes up, then, like, maybe put it on someone and use it for Trial of Ascension. So that's number 20 for Giants B7. And this is, can we make that bigger? Yeah, we can make that bigger. How big was it before? Yeah. Was it bigger? Was it that big? Yeah, it was that big before. Okay. So these are the Giants B7 ones. I hope that it's at least not blurry enough so that you can see them, but you get a basic idea of what we got there. Okay. On to B8. Yeah, son. Alright. Attack plus 15 substat. Ugh. And accuracy is not necessarily good for everyone. So, some monsters don't need accuracy at all. Like Chloe doesn't need accuracy. Rina does not need accuracy. So, Remagas kind of needs accuracy for his first skill, but I wouldn't make Remagas super tanky focus monster. It's a huge waste. Alright, we got summoning stones. Alright, there we go. We're going backwards in summoning stones, guys. We're going backwards. We have unknown scrolls. Yes, super OP. Fantastic. We have attack plus 5, resistance and crit rate. Attack plus 5 on blade is good. HP, glad it's there and not down here, so it's not going to go up. But the crit rate is the one that we really want, and it's 2%, so that's still a sell. It's still a sell, even early to mid game. It's like maybe plus 3 on it for like early game if you get it. But if you're doing Giants B8, you don't even need this rune. Then we have Energy Rune, Accuracy, Resistance, and Crit Damage. It's not horrible. It's okay for mid game until you get something better. But I wouldn't plus like ridiculous. I wouldn't make this plus 12, plus 15. And what is this? We have speed with crit rate and resistance. Usually when you have a swift rune with crit rate and resistance, usually when you have swift, you want speed on all the substats, and this just does not have it, so it's really not, unless it completes a set. But if you're running Giants B8, you have better stuff probably. Then we have, okay, here we go. Oh my god, these ads now. We have swift with speed on 2. Yes, okay, now we're getting somewhere. Unfortunately, it's a 4-star rune, so I wouldn't say you're gonna hang around this. You're gonna hang on to this forever, but this could be good for temporarily for like a Bernard or Chloe or something like that until you get like a 6-star rune with speed on 2. You also have crit rate and attack, which means this could be good like early mid game for a Rakshasa, let's say. So there you go. There you go. Now what do we have here? We have speed, attack. This is just not enough substats. One of them is flat attack plus 6. Crap. Speed plus 2. Crap, crap, crap. Crap all day. Crap on this rune's face. We have, okay, here we go. Attack, speed, accuracy. Great for a Rakshasa. This is something that I might actually keep late game, even. Depending on how fast the speed is. Speed, attack, and accuracy. This might be one of those runes you just, like, don't ever get rid of and you plus 12 on it. So I'm sure I kept that rune. And it might actually be on someone right now. So, let's see. Flat stat. Not for from Giants B8, this is embarrassing. Attack and defense. Not bad substats, but this is just a crap slot 4 rune because of the attack plus 10. 11, what do we have? Crit rate, resistance, crit damage. Crit rate up there, so it's not going to go up anymore, so it's really nothing. you want crit rate down here, you want attack percentage down here. And you're not, usually for blade runes, you're not worried about the resistance too much. It just, the crit rate needs to be down here, it needs to be higher. Then I would say maybe keep it. Summoning stones, yes, fantastic. HP, again, this is like the HP rune, the 6-star HP rune. It's got accuracy, very nice, resistance, and crit damage. I'm not too crazy about these substats, but HP on that is usually a Death Knight kind of thing. Except for Fedora. I think Fedora is good for speed on 2. Because you want him to... Actually, Fedora's not even a despair monster. He's not even a despair monster, so don't even worry about should not be anywhere near Fedora. This is maybe you could maybe put it on someone temporarily, but I like to have speed on 2 for despair monsters. So maybe this is good for like an Arnold or Brian, something like that. And we have here we go. This is a very versatile rune. This is a great energy rune. Attack plus 6%, HP plus 6%, accuracy plus 6%. You can put this on a lot of different monsters. And this is going to be one of your, like, this is a flexible rune, I can stick it on this monster. And then, like, I found a better rune for this monster for that slot. And then you could put this on a totally different monster, and it's just very flexible. Attack and HP are never bad. Accuracy, you know, some monsters utilize accuracy, some monsters don't. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Unknown Scrolls, fantastic. Always good to have those. Fucking goddamn. You know, I got so many of these 2, 4, 6 fatal runes with HP. It's such a shame. I had a fatal runed Brian for a while, and everyone was like, "What the?" Oh, and I had a fatal runed Darian for a while too. People were like, "Dude, what are you doing?" And I'm like, "Dude, I got these 6-star fatal HP runes, percentage runes. It's like I gotta put them on someone." So I have no idea. Oh, I think they're on a fairy right now. Like, they really don't make a lot of sense, but it seems like a waste to get rid of 6-star HP runes. Then we have Rage, crit rate, HP resistance. This is not really useful. There needs to be crit damage, crit rate, attack percentage on here, and if there's not all 3 of those, there should be maybe some speed or more HP. It's just, it's lackluster for a Rage rune. We have resistance, accuracy, speed. There's no crit rate, there's no crit damage on this, so while it does have accuracy and resistance are not bad, it's really for a Rage monster you want to have it, crit rate and crit damage on here, on slot 3. And we have fatal, crit damage, speed, not enough substats, not high enough substats, unfortunately. And you want to have attack. If you have a fatal monster and you're putting the fatal runes on him, you want to have attack on slot 1 as a substat. And then rune number 20. We have crit damage and crit rate for a fatal rune. This is a good rune, actually. So you can't have attack percentage on here, since it's a slot 3, and it's weird, I don't know why. But you do have crit damage and crit rate. So this is actually a good fatal rune. A good fatal rune for you to get. Okay. So here's a little review of all the runes right there. It's all the Giants B8 runes. The Giants B8 runes. Or not just runes, but runes and other stuff. Runes and summoning stones and whatnot. Alright, so what do we have here? What do we have here? Is this going to be weird and like totally different size? Okay, you guys can still understand it when it's a small. Okay, Giants Keep B9, unknown scrolls. At least there are more unknown scrolls. Yay! Because that's what I wanted to achieve when I finally completed Giants Keep B9. I was like, I want more unknown scrolls. And we have, okay, what do we have here? Let's make this a little bigger. Oh, it's too big. Oh, it's too big. So we have speed and crit rate. Crit rate, yes, but speed not high enough. And there's no attack percentage or crit damage. It's really not very useful for us. HP, resistance, and defense. This might be something good. You'd want speed substats, but this might be good temporarily until you get something with speed substats. For like maybe a Chloe or something. Someone you really want Swift runes on. So there. What is this? Ooh! This is another one of those Rakshasa runes right here. This is speed, crit rate, attack. It's Rakshasa all over it. All over it. It's a Swift with speed. Swift and speed. You really want to make sure every Swift rune has speed on it. Very nice. And it's got the crit rune on top. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's sexy. Alright, flat stat. Don't even save it. 2 more flat stats. Even more of a reason to not save it. Nothing about this rune is delicious. Nothing. We have another flat stat. Crap HP. Crap accuracy. Crap rune all around. Crap, crap, crap. This is a fucking shame. This rune is a fucking shame. It's a 6-star rune. Flat defense percentage. First off, no speed substat on here. Which I would have wanted to cry if there was like a really nice speed substat. I'd been like, oh my god. But just a flat defense plus 22. Ugh. For slot 4, you want a percentage. Resistance would have been good if it had like 2 more substats and it was like a defense plus plus 11%. Then that would have been great. But I mean, like I would put defense percentage on a Chloe, like no problem, right? But I think I have defense percentage on my 6th slot for my Chloe. But just because it has different substats though. But this is just crap. It's a shame because it's a 6-star, but it's crap. Unknown scrolls, yay! Attack percentages, the slot 6 rune. Crap, crap, crap. Crap, crap, crap. Crap, crap, crap. All day. Unknown scrolls. Defense percentage, like I said, I have defense percentage on my Chloe slot 6, but it's a 6-star and it has better substats. This doesn't make a whole lot of sense. This rune just doesn't make sense really at all. But well, you do want crit rate on something like a Rakshasa, but it only has the crit rate. The defense basically is nothing, so it's just got 1 subset in my mind, and there's no speed on it. It's a Swift rune. And it's a rainbow. Ooh, Rainbow Mon. Never a bad thing. Never a bad thing. This is basically like getting like almost a 4-star monster. Almost a 4-star food monster. I love getting these. And this was this was a 2nd Rainbow Mon in a row. Nice. Nice. Oh my god. Sometimes it happens. Then we have let's see, what do we have? This is a flat. And it has crit damage. It's not enough crit damage for it to be even worth it for anything. This is just so horrible all around. Alright. Summoning stones. There we go. Summoning stones are going backwards. Actually, I did the B10s first, and then I went backwards and did B9 and B8 and B7 and B6. Alia's gift box. There's no Alia's gift box right now, but this was when that was going on. So you could kind of see, like, if there was a different thing going on, like a different, like the power-up stones, if that was going on, maybe this would have been, like, the drop for a power-up stone, right? So, or the Halloween candy. More unknown scrolls. This is just, there's not enough, there's no crit damage, there's no attack percentage. This is not what I want for a rage rune. Oh my god. My god, the horror. If these were if it was not a rage rune, and these were better substats, this would be a good rune. This would have been, if this was an energy rune, oh my god, if this was an energy rune, this would have been good. With like attack percentage and something, then defense percentage or something. Oh, that would have been a great rune. But this, it's such a shame. It's like, why do you have to, I mean, you can do, okay, what you can do is you can do like, if you're doing a monster with violent, you can do violent and in a broken set, right? So you can still use this as a slot 4, but it's got just no substats, basically. Like, the substats are crap. So it's really a shame that the substats are crap, and the rune, oh my god, it's a shame, because it's like something you're like, I want to keep this, but this might be good in like mid-game. In mid-game, but it's just a shame that it's a rage rune with HP percentage. Crying on the inside. And then we have this unknown scrolls for the win. Yes, yes. And then here we go. I can make this bigger, right? Oh, there we go. There we go. All that right there. All right. So you can take a look at all the runes, and then we have finally Here we go. Okay. Crap substats. The defense percentage on an energy rune is not bad, but there's 3 crap substats and it's only a 5-star, so it's kind of a waste. It's kind of a waste. It's like good early game, but that's about it. And it's really not for anything more than +6. We have rage, attack, resistance. No, if you're doing Giants B10, you're looking for better runes than this. You're looking for better runes than that. Attack is not bad if you had crit damage and crit rate down here. So we have, oh, here we go. Here we go. This is actually a good rune. Fatal. You have the attack percentage. Well, you don't have attack percentage on here, but you do at least have crit damage and crit rate, and those work well together. So this is good for maybe for your farmer, if you're running like Fatal Blade on your farmer or your farming monster, then this might be a good rune for that. We have with Despair. I like to see speed on too for Despair. We have crit damage, attack for dragons. For Giants B10, it's really not something you want. This is an early game rune, but it's not something you want for late game. Another Rainbow Mon Delicious. I love getting these. Defense, HP, crit damage. Well, you're always going to get defense on slot 3. HP and crit damage for, maybe this is like good for early game for Amon. You would want more speed on it though, and you'd want more crit rate. So you'd want speed and crit rate, and that would be good for Amon. For Amon Joy. Then we have, okay, here's actually not a bad rune. This is a good mid-game rune. This is a Despair rune with HP and defense, so it's like a tanky Despair monster. And then we have resistance and crit rate. There's just enough good substats plus HP that this is worth maybe getting and putting on someone that you have Despair on. There's no speed substat, but it's at least okay for a while. We have, oh, lovely. We have HP and crit rate on here. We can't have attack percentage on here, but this might be a good rune for someone for in the meantime. If the crit rate goes up, like if you plus 3 or +6 on this and the crit rate goes up, that might be good. Like maybe put it on a farmer, and then their HP is not bad. Even if the HP goes up, this is a 6-star rune with 2 good percentage substats. Fatal and crit rate work well together, and HP is always good for monsters. There's no monsters that it's like, oh, if you put HP on this, the monster gets worse. So that might be a good rune for monsters. For monsters. What do we have? We have speed resistance. Oh my god. This is a tricky one. This could be good. This could be a good rune. If you +3 and the speed goes up, and you +6 and the speed goes up again, and you have speed +15 on this, then it turns into a really good rune. But if the HP goes up and goes up, then you have a really bad rune, and you need to get rid of it. So yeah, just not enough substats. But the speed, you never know. You could just get lucky and get 2 speed pluses, and then you have +15 speed on a monster. Then we have accuracy and resistance on here. Would be nice to have some speed on there, but that's not the worst thing in the world. You could use that mid-game. Also would be nice to have some HP, some attack on there, but yeah, Despair monsters are usually, it's usually good to have accuracy on Despair monsters. Oh, Elia's gift box, thank you very much. Let's see, HP and attack. This is one of those things that's like, +3, if attack goes up, then it's like, fuck. I can use this for a little while. But if the HP goes up, or if you get speed substats, then might be something to keep. So maybe +3 or +6 on this, and see what happens. But don't put it on a monster yet. +3 or +6 on it before you put it on a monster. This way, if the attack goes up twice, then you can still sell it for 22,000 mana. Instead of putting it on and then taking it off for 50,000 and then selling it for 22,000, it's useless. I mean, there's no point. It's better to it's cheaper to just write over it at that point, like to just destroy the rune, like by putting another rune in its place. So yeah, remember that if you spend 50,000 mana taking a rune off, then you sell it for 22,000. It's useless. Don't do that. Mystical scroll, yes. I don't know what I got from it though. It wasn't anything special. We have crit rate and accuracy. Not bad. I would probably, if you're running Giants B10, it's probably nothing special that you need to keep. You can maybe hold on to it for a while, and then like, if you max out your rune storage, you can be like, oh, I'll trash this one. Same thing. Actually, this is actually a little bit better because you can put this on a bomber at least. So this completes a fatal set, and it's got the accuracy and it's got the crit rate. This is also good for like a Fire Grim Reaper or something like that. So there you go. It's really not like a late game rune, but it's at least decent for mid game. We have, this is a crap rune because you have no speed on. It's a swift rune. You got to make sure you got speed on all swift runes. That's really important. This one is not bad. This one's actually pretty versatile. You have crit damage, crit rate, resistance, and defense. You could take this, and it's a 4-star rune, so it only costs 10,000 mana to take it off a monster. So you can take this, you can level it up to like +6, you could stick it on someone for a little bit, and then you could take it off them and put it on someone else. Like, this is a really good temporary rune. Like, you've just got a new monster, you need something to stick on there, and this is going to be all around not too horrible. Not too horrible, because crit damage, crit rate, resistance, defense, that benefits any monster. Anyway, this is just a very flexible rune. We have speed and accuracy. Ooh, for a 5-star, if the speed was +5, that would be a cool thing to see if the speed goes up on that. But also, usually you want like blade on a fatal blade, rage blade, so you want crit damage and crit rate on that. So, unknown scrolls, what? And the last one, HP plus 270, crit rate plus 5 accuracy and speed. You'd want a little bit more substats for that though. Could help you with the speed, but the speed is only +3 right now. Could be +5. That would have been much better, because then when it goes up like, oh, and then you're very excited about that. But if the speed was higher on that, then I would say maybe keep it, and +6 on it to see how well the speed does. So that was Giants B10. 37 minutes. I told you guys it was going to be a long one. Okay, so I'm going to stop this now. I am going to stop this now and start doing the dragons one, I guess. And start doing the dragons, I guess. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like, comment, subscribe if you got some usefulness out of this. This is really cool that we got to see, like, is Giants B6 really that much better than Giants B10, or are you going to get like some amazing 6-star runes in Giants B10? We really didn't see a whole bunch of great runes either way, and we saw like very little deviation from, I mean, like, we saw some really bad runes, like 3-star runes with like flat rate and just awful things on some of them, but the difference between the runes for Giants B6, Giants B7, B8, B9, B10, you can still get some decent runes from Giants B6 and B7, and still some of the Giants B10 ones are really nothing special. So, for those of you that don't know what Giants B10 has, because maybe you're early game and you're like, I haven't run Giants B10 that much, I don't know what it has. Assuming that it has all this great stuff, it really doesn't have so much amazing stuff. So maybe don't kill yourself because you can't do Giants B10 yet. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like, comment, subscribe. Again, I want to give a big shout out to the people that sent donations in. Like, not sent actual donations like to my address at my house, but like the people that what is it? There's a little clicky button on the YouTube page that says support this channel, and some of you actually did that, and very cool of you. And this is what you get. This is what you get for your, also probably pays some of my medical bills, I guess, which is also nice. But I wanted to make sure I did this, and this is how I got the crystals to be able to do all of that, all of these runs. 100 runs is not cheap. It's like 700 energy, so around 700 energy, something like that. Yeah. So fun stuff. So anyway, thank you for all of the people that did the donations, and this is you get more content. Yes, winning. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like, comment, subscribe, and as always, I will see you in the next video.